Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Such a wonderful day. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, good morning, good morning. If you're just joining me today, thank you for joining me here today. Hold on, please. Let me get some thing working here before I start. Okay. Yes. Sorry, good morning. I'm trying to just invite people from my Facebook page. So, good morning again, everybody. For those of you who have not yet subscribed to my YouTube page, I'm asking you to kindly go to my YouTube page and subscribe. So please kindly go to my YouTube page and subscribe. Yeah, because we need to talk about what is going on and with L.A.J and police brutality. And so much is going on that we need to really come and talk about, To tell you guys the truth, for the past 2 days, if you can see my eyes, I have not been sleeping. I did not have no good sleep. Yeah. I did have no good sleep to the point that you will not believe. You know what? Hold on, let me go get some light. And I need some light. Let me get some light, please. Please, let me get some light. Let there be lights. Yes, let there be lights. And there was light. So yes, let's get there. Let's get some light. Okay. Yes, at least some light. We'll get some light. We're gonna need some light. Yes. So thanks for those of you who don't subscribe to my channel. Thanks for those of you who have not yet subscribed but are still watching. Thank you. I will appreciate if you can just say hi or just make a comment or just make a recognize your presence here, because it's necessary for me to acknowledge those of you who normally come here and say hi and support me. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the notification. And thank you very much for being here with me today. Hey Zainab, how are you, sweetie? Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much. You're always here with me. Thank you very much. I really did look if I can find Radish, Rahish, whatever. Mr. Ba in Nah, this is too much. Okay. So what happened is that I'm sorry because so much is going on with this um WhatsApp and what's it not with me, right? I don't know. Hold on for me, please. I need another phone, honestly. I really need another phone. What is all of this? Hold on for me, please. I'm tired. Okay. What is this? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. What happened was that my YouTube page, I registered it when I started my YouTube. It was under Casada Kitchen, and now I changed it to because they blocked me on YouTube. So I have only thank you, Julian. I have only one phone, so because of that, I'm having problem with. Normally by now I'm supposed to be back on my Casada Kitchen page. So because of the one telephone, it is giving me some little problem. They want to transfer everything on the. Yes, yes, yes. That's the country. It's so sad. That anyway. Let me deal with this. So that's the problem I have now. So I think I need another phone to able to operate my Casada Kitchen page and what's not. But like I said, for the past 2 days, I've been having sleepless nights. It is no secret. We all know what is going on in Sierra Leone. We're all aware of what happened to L.A.J. And it is so wonderful that we were able to see beforehand what really was transpiring between L.A.J and the police. And according to what we saw, one thing I like about this 2022, this 22nd, 20th century, technology has advanced so much. Technology has advanced so much that you could not lie to me because what I'm saying here will stay here forever. If I'm saying the truth, even if I die tomorrow, it will still be here. That Daphne said this on this and this and this date. And we have people who are very good at that to research and know date and time. I am very good at knowing occasion, but I'm not good at time. But there are people who will tell you, yes, you said this thing on the 7th, on the this and that. So that is one good thing about this our generation. 3 years since the inception of this government. You people know that I am one of those who was very, very much excited. Yes, very, very much excited about this new direction because why we wanted change. You people know how much I used to, I used to fight. I'm going to use the right words today. I used to fight for the people of Sierra Leone when I thought their rights were being violated by the APC government. You people knew how much I fought for Sierra Leoneans. It is either you believe I fought for them or I did not fight for them, but I know I did a good job in trying to bring the awareness, the plight of Sierra Leoneans to the lamplight. I'm trying to get an angle where the rays will not be on my face, but at least it can show without, you know. I think I just don't like when it's too on my face. Okay, at least you guys are seeing me a little bit better. You know, that's why I like to do it in an open place where I can get more light. So like I'm saying, you people know that I fought for this government. We campaigned for this government. I was one of those who were up and down, yes, up and down on this blue app, encouraging people that we needed a new direction. And I think Madabio is a new direction. You know, when like me, I have been in America here for like 20 something years now, and I have adapted. Yes, I have adapted to certain ways. That is the reason why you see when Sierra Leoneans come here, when they go back to Africa, they will tell you that the place is hot, the place is that. It is not that they are bluffing, it's adaptation. They've adapted to certain types of lifestyle. They've adapted to waking up in the morning, there's light. They've adapted to opening the faucet, there's water. They've adapted to drinking milk. You know, these are the things that they've adapted to, because that is their life, you know. And when we're here, we have to adapt. In Africa, it is just not possible for somebody to just wake up in the morning and say, I am dedicated to my job. I have to go 8 to 8. The only people who do that is those who have mass in their job. But it's in America here, even when you know you are going to carry the shit of that day, because you know your obligation, you are forced to go. You dare not say, I am tired or I don't want to smell it. You will have to go. It's because you adapt to the situation here. One of the reasons why I campaigned for Madabio was, like I said, number one, personally, if those of you who know, I never campaigned for him during the election. I campaigned for Kamarimba, and personally, I don't like him. Personally, I knew him very, very well. Like I said, I used to work for the First Lady Gloria Stresser's organization, which was called Silwodomo. And in Silwodomo, the Secretary General of Silwodomo, whose name was Geraldine Williams, later become Geraldine Saho, I was a secretary. So logically or psychologically, I worked with the Gloria Stresser organization. I was one of those who used to go and buy food for not food, sorry, go buy ice cream for baby Val. Yes. When Miss Geraldine wants me to go and take documents to Gloria, I go with the driver, I take the documents to her secretary give it to her, she give me something like that. That was my job. Yes, I was secretary to her. And yes, when during the time of Gloria Stresser's tenure in office, they had I think that was the time they were trying to, you know, between the war and everything, trying to reconcile the country. They had this beauty pageant that they did for the 16 districts everywhere. Yes, I was party to it. We used to go to all those places, all the interior, to go and do those beauty pageants. So, in other words, I know some of these people. Maybe I was more affiliated with their wives. But again, come to look at it. You know me, I'm an open book. Like I said, I used to have a sexual relationship with a retired brigadier, Keita. By then, he was Lieutenant Keita. And what I'm trying to establish here is the relationship between Keita them and Madabio and Valentine Strasser, this one in London, what's his name? Oh God, this one. Oh God, no, Koigo. I know Koigo very well. I know Kelfala. I know all of them. I know most of them because again, I was in Liberia. Yes, I was in Liberia. So I was interacting with them, the Sierra Leonean contingent. I was interacting with them. So I'm not a stranger to the military part of Sierra Leone. I am a party to, I love the military. I used to interact with the military. Yeah, I used to interact with. I even know Paulo Conte personally. I know his brother personally. I know his other. I mean, I know some of them. I know Kesboya. I know Captain Jallo. I know a whole lot that they will not tell me they don't know me because we met together at my young officers' mess. We drank beer there together. And people who know here can testify. Yes, I mean, I used to go to my young officers' mess to go and drink beer. I used to go there to go and buy beer because beer was cheaper there. Yes, I even used to go to Sergeant's mess at Wilberforce. I used to go to Moritown officers' mess. Yes, I even know this guy who was involved in this overthrow, who reported the overthrow issue. That will tell you how much I was connected with the military. I'm just giving all these tidbits to show that I am a little bit conversant with the military. And moreover, I used to have a brother in the military. Yes, a brother. That is why when we're talking about tribalism, to me, I do not know what tribalism is till I got to America. In Africa, I don't know what is tribalism. For those of you who are here, can you please share? Please share, invite your friends, tag your friends, let them know I'm here. Because let me tell you the gist. I've been monetized here. If you can see, now you can subscribe here. I've been monetized here. So I'm gonna be here more time than on my YouTube channel. And like I'm saying, I'm having problem with my Facebook, my phone, and my internet. So I'm a little bit trying to figure things out on this blow up with this my life here on. So I cannot personally from this my internet a laptop send it to my YouTube, but for my phone I can. So I don't know what's going on. So if you can share for me, invite your friends and tell them I'm here, I will appreciate. And for those of you who are just coming, thank you for joining. And if you can please hit on the notification button, share a like, just say hi or say something, I will appreciate. And thank you for being here as well. So let's continue. So like I'm saying, I know a little bit about the military. I know a little bit about how it operates. I know I interact with some military personnel. So because of that, I personally knew what happened on that day that Valentine Strasser was overthrown. I personally knew the abuse that was meted on Gloria Strasser. Yes. It is like you have a husband, but again, he's not your husband. He is surrounded by people who are just telling him what to do, who they are leading him in the wrong path, but you have no way. For every time you come and say, hey, my husband, this is happening, they have another woman there. And let me tell you, during that time, Valentine Strasser was a young boy. Money, woman. There were two things that could not interact. Money and woman could not interact. And when you have somebody who has a diabolic motive, now we are seeing the motive that Mother Bio had during that time. So what they were doing was they set up Strasser with a female. Okay? Strasser was set up with a female. By the way, for those of you who are here, I think my super sticker is on. If you want to donate anything for me, You can, because it's allowing you to donate or subscribe or whatever. I have a super sticker and I have a, hold on. I'm trying to get used to it, so yes, yes, yes. I have a super sticker. I think that's $2. You can send me a super sticker. It depends on whatever you want to send me, and I will truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because I'm trying to get used to this thing. Okay. So yes. So if you go down there, you can see something like the dollar sign, and if you want to, you can either buy the super sticker or just a sticker or something. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's continue. So, like I said, so I knew what transpired that day. I knew how Koigo and other people, what happened, even though we were not there. We were present. We were in it. We were a party to it. You understand? So it was not strange to me. I knew, and because of that, can you imagine? That was my boss. Yes, because I was working with his wife, so he was my boss, even though I was not working with him directly. But I was working with the wife, so I knew what happened. I was aware of what happened till everything started trickling out. So it's not that I was not in the know, I knew. So when I saw like a lady like Fatima, and when she was campaigning as a young lady, a vibrant lady, those of you who know, I was one of those who were saying our first lady, the first vibrant lady, and at the same time, she was really acting to us. She was acting to us, giving us the impression that she was the best one to come and make life better for Sierra Leoneans. So we bought into it. And moreover, after the Ebola incident, the way in which APC handled the Ebola situation, it became known that people were disgruntled, as we are disgruntled now, because we saw our loved one dying. And we knew the world was giving us enough finances to even lessen the burden of those who had died. We knew Ebola did not come from the bush. We knew Ebola was a mistake that happened in a lab. And because of the way in which APC refused to educate us as citizens, we became very disoriented. We became very unhappy. And we demanded change. Because we knew that if we get the change that we desire, our country will be a better place. Moreover, Madabio, as the president, we thought God had given him a chance to come and redeem himself from the failure that he made, or the mistake that he made the first time. He came to us as a humble man. He came to us with lies and decepts. But because we were hungry for change, we never demanded to know what type of change are we anticipating on. When we handed over the power to him as the president, me for one, I start seeing the decepts from the initial start. Because one thing that I know and every other person knows is government is a continuation. You could not start a new government when you have not built a new city. And we all know Madabio was a broke man before he came to power. So was his wife. They were broke. I can remember during the mudslide, all what Fatima can take to those mudslide people was 10 bags of water. And she was there to tell people, it is tough. She did not have Birkin's bag. She could not afford $15,000 an hour aircraft. No, she could not. All what she could afford by then was 10 bags of water. And all what we had by then was promises and promises and promises. And we're still hearing the promises up till today. Empty promises. When this government came into power, I think, like I said, after the first rounds of election, that was when I converted to SLPP. Because like I said, we were all tired with APC and we all wanted change, but we did not ask what sorts of change we were going to have. Now, let us fast forward to Madabio becoming a president. Since the inception of this presidency, we have seen lawlessness, skydive, up the roof. When I say skydive, up the roof. It is sad, and at the same time, it is pitiful. Some time ago, there were certain words that were being echoed by the power there is. I remember there was a conference, there was an interview on AYV, if my memories can serve me right, in which Lawrence Liman came out and said that the military is so powerful. No, the presidential guard is so powerful, it can take down the military. I held on to those words, but people were not paying attention. I think I made a show about those words, and people were not paying attention. But what we're seeing now, we are seeing that we have a parallel army. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying here. We have a parallel army within the police and the military. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying here. We have a parallel army within the police force and the military. They call themselves pauper soldier. I want you guys to pay attention to what I'm saying here. They call themselves pauper soldiers. They are a cross-section of the military, selected people in the military, selected people in the police force. And if some of you can think and remember, You remember when this government came, it said it was going to do something like what they do in Nigeria. They call it like a Peace Corps. From high school, you go do some military training, and from that military training, it can assess what kind of university you will go to. Do you people remember? They had that Peace Corps, something like that, like a Peace Corps. I'm bringing your mind to somewhere. I'm setting a pace here, but I'm bringing your mind from somewhere. I'm awakening what I am talking about today, that you will remember I said it, and I'm the first to say it, and I'm saying it here now. Okay, I hope you remember that. I hope you remember there was an other Kwashi group that was labeled Forest Guard, that they had some military training, they had a pass out ceremony, and they were titled as Forest Guard. And they were the ones that had that issue with back back of the military, Cockrell, back of the military, the swampland. That is where they are having something like their base. It's not a base now, but it's a combination of shacks belonging to them. This is a combination of land that's been given to them, and it's been given to them strategically positioned. I want you to pay attention to my terminologies. Strategically positioned behind the Cockrell military base. They will look to you as simple shacks, but they are shacks that are fully loaded to take down the military if there's any thing which is going to take place. I want you to pay attention to my terminologies, which is going to take place. So, like I said, for the past 2 days, I've had sleepless nights with this L.A.J issue. But I am setting the pace to talk about L.A.J. But in talking about L.A.J, if people do not know the strategic location and situation that is leading to what is about to happen, then you will not understand where L.A.J's issue is coming in, and what we are about to face, and what is going to happen, because it is not that long. Time is against, so they are trying to do all they can to shut whosoever they want to shut down. About 2 weeks ago, L.A.J's brother had a movement. It's called YMP. I think Youth Movement Empowerment or something of that sort. And what he was saying on that movement is just to my taste and liking, because I personally believe that knowledge is power. If you do not, if you do not educate people, if you do not empower people, then they will not have the know-how. They will not know what is going on. So you need to educate people and empower them, because knowledge is power. And because they know that knowledge is power, and the age gap, the human capital in Sierra Leone are the youths. The human capital in Sierra Leone are the youths. And this government knows that the youths have been neglected. This government knows that the youths are disgruntled. And so anything to incorporate the youths into the day-to-day affairs of the country is a threat to the government of Sierra Leone. Are you people paying attention? Anything to empower the youths, anything to broaden the knowledge of the youths is a threat to this government, which is very sad because this government came and told us. I remembered there was an interview that Madam Yo did, and he was asked what his strengths are. And what he said his strengths are is the human capital, the Sierra Leonean, the young people, the youths. But what we see when he came into power is, first of all, to suppress the youths. Like what we saw with Lobwiskin University. Because he's aware that when you have education, you have power. Yes. I do not care how much money you have. The pen is mightier than the sword and the paper. Because with a pen, you can write on the sword. With a pen, you can write on the paper. With a pen, you can write on the wall. But with a paper, you can leave no impact. With a sword, you can leave no impact. But with a pen, it shall stay for generation. That is the reason why they tell you the pen is mightier than the sword. If even you are a billionaire, hello Fatmata Bangura, even if you are a billionaire, if you do not have education, your billion will work against you. That is the reason why the pen is mightier than the sword. And that is why knowledge is power. That is why when those who have money, they go to those who have knowledge to help them how to access their money or how to use their money. So let me tell you, education is important. And that saying will forever be true, that the pen is mightier than the sword, and it is mightier than paper. Thank you, Samil Tilda TV. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much, guys. So, like I'm saying, so let us get that fact. So, because Radish came with this new movement, with the sole purpose of educating the youths, that is the purpose of his mission, to educate the youth. How long can we just go? You know, when I saw a video of a lady in the Gambia, when I saw that video of that lady in the Gambia, when I saw the video of that lady in the Gambia crying on Fatima's feet, it shows how ignorance and poverty, have made us a laughing stock to the world. And Fatima is a politician. She is. And she released that video at a strategic time. A strategic time. Because she knows the election is coming. I wonder why she did not meet with the lady who gave that when she came to Africa, when she came to Sierra Leone, and gave that lies that she has gone to Gambia to do the laissez-passer. Why did she not meet with that lady? Why did she have to do that video with a lady lying down under her feet, crying under her feet, to tell you that poverty is real? I do not blame that lady. I do not blame her. It just tells you that because of poverty, a woman can go and lay down on a woman's feet. Poverty. For me, I see no other thing other than poverty. And obviously, some people can do anything on this earth just to have a loaf of bread. You will never see that in the white world. No. Nobody cares about no politician wife to go down low like that. Maybe you love them, yes, you might want to go see them. But to go that low, and for you as a woman, the mother of a nation, to propagate that sort of a video from, I don't know the angle in which you look at it, but the angle in which I looked at it, it is the I factor. For me, it is the I am that I am. Hello, sweetie, Lana. It is, for me, it's the I factor. It is the I am that I am. That you have to come down to my feet before you can eat. We are not in the, it shows that we are not in the same level. My level is so superior that you have to beg underneath me. You have to scramble. You have to crawl on your stomach. You have to crawl on your stomach. You have to belittle yourself. You have to come down to gutter level. Not even gutter level. Below gutter level. And that is the picture our first lady is propagating. That I am the I am that I am. The power there is. The power there is. That you have to come to gutter level. That is the only way you can be recognized. Because that is what I saw in that video. Let me show you guys the video again. Maybe you did not see it. Yeah, what I saw in that video. The level that you do not belong to my level. You have to go down. You have to be under my feet. For me to recognize you. And what she did not put out that video when she was in the Gambia. No, she did not. She put that video when she came back to Sierra Leone. Hold on, I'm coming. I want to show you guys the video. Maybe some of you have not seen that video, but some of you have not seen that video. I would like you to see that video. I would like you to see that video. I'd like you to see that video because it was placed out there for us to see that we have a first lady that you have to bend down under her feet. Yes, hold her feet before you are able to survive or to be a party in this government, you know. And what really bothered me was why this video was not shown when she was in the Gambia, but only when she came back to Sierra Leone. That is to show us that we as Sierra Leoneans, we're under her feet. But again, let me show you the video so you will not say, hold on, please. Let's go going there. We're going there. We're going there. We're going there. I hope. Yeah. So let's be talking, right? I want to show you guys this video that I'm talking about. Thank you. Yes, the video.
Thank you. I hear you story. So you struggle for success. You fight for success. You don't listen negativity. You don't listen what people listen. You fight for your dream. You climb the ladder. You stand at the crossroads. Avoid the insults. The barrier protection. You must on. You claim you. Yeah, this now.
So, I see the video, right? Right. So now that video that this lady make, and we see talk all the other parts them. Now the parts number way the praise singing the I am that I am. Then the dog the under a foot the back, the licky foot. Now we see. Like what I they get to L.A.J side, but I they make a paramble before they get there. The paramble at Depan. Oh yeah, she planned everything. Everything is planned. You see, that is why she did not go that far. The only part she was at was the part where they praise them. When somebody lead under a foot, then in the I am that I am day. You see. But media, don't distract me. So like what they tell you that number, right? So this is all orchestrated. So like what I say, I work with and then people there on the first government, so I know. So like what I say, Mother Bill God be bring a cam for make a cam for can redeem himself. But when Mother Bill come, it come with two dangerous teams. Two dangerous teams. We not get the same vision like him. It come with Fatima team. It come with Paupa team. Then it forget SLPP team. SLPP na a well-structured party. Na party wey be don dey from time immemorial. So there's structure. They understand how government they want. Yes, they understand how government they want. They understand how politics they run. Now that make all throughout where they not even in the power, then they still put their contribution. And then when they get the election, then they put their candidates. Because what you do now structure. But when Mother Bio come, it come with Fatima team and Paupa team. It destabilized the structure. And within them two teams in a day, then get a quasi government. And inside that quasi government day, then get a quasi military. You understand? I want to make you pay attention with the see. Madam Yo, SLPP, he established. And then they talk about SLPP. And they talk about Fatima gets Iyon Kabbalah. Inside Fatima Iyon Kabbalah, now in the deal with Lawrence Liman. Now in the deal with ACC Boss. Now in the deal with Keke Toma. Now in the deal with the London squad. La Puta, so the London squad. Inside Mada Iyon Kabbalah. Now in the deal with the SLPP squad. Inside the London squad, the Pauper squad, then get their own military force. When they say like how Madam Yomi said, we wear green inside green. Now so they get the Pauper inside the SLPP. Am I making sense to you guys? And it makes sense to you now. Well, that Pauper day, when I call the Black Scorpion, when at them, then get special. That Black Scorpion day, they are connected to the power there is. Now inside that Black Scorpion day, they get the 14 general, when they all nominate. When at them, then they pay 4.8 billion. They are in the military, but they are not part of the military. And it makes sense to you now? They are in the military, but they are not part of the military. They own that 14 man a day, when they pay that 4.8 billion, that then they run that Pauper military, where they call the Black Scorpion. Where Lawrence Liman will tell we say powerful pass the military. Let me explain to you that what happened. Like what they tell you that say, me I've been under the military for long, you know. And sorry. And one thing where I can tell you now, when Madam Bio become president, thank you, Poison Ivy. When Madam Bio become a president, immediately become a president, the first thing he did was to sack all of those where they all been there inside the military 25 years ago. All them want them, where they all been coming as first lieutenants, he sacked them all. The only one that were in no sack, now the one that we been there with her for the coup, like Amara Koigo, Kerfala. The one that we not been there with her, we be there out, he called them back. Like Amara Koigo now put the statistics. So in a say, he gets the military inside the military. Just like a way himself been talk and say, he wear green inside green. So, I they come to L.A.J, but I they establish something for make in a member, lay when it go happen, make in a no go say, in a no be do again. I go mark this day. In a go mark this day. Then in a mark waiting at the talk so. Then in a go member and back. But there is going to be a coup d'etat. In a go mark this day. There is going to be a coup d'etat. And it can be just like our Strasser issue comes. And now the road then they said so. Now, I left that one there first. That one is too deep for some of you now. It's too deep for you now. Some of you now go say Kasana Kitchen don't crazy again. But that is too deep. It's deep. Because this time, that inside game, Now this Adebayo say, this are man them inside the man them. That game where they play inside the game, where that game. Anyway, la left ready for slacker to L.A.J issue. L.A.J issue. Yesterday, I heard something which saddened my heart. As a Sierra Leonean, I heard something yesterday which saddened my heart. As a woman, I heard something yesterday which saddened my heart. As a mother, and at the same time, I heard something yesterday which saddened my heart. As a Sierra Leonean, we all see when George was murdered in cold, broad daylight in the great United States. The whole world rose up for George. Black Lives Matter rose up for George. Our First Lady rose up for George. The entire world, we all rose up for George. Everybody was George, and everybody up to today is still George. We all saw how Will Smith, a legend actor, destroyed his own career because of a woman's hair. He lost his life. He lost his self. He lost himself. All because of a woman's hair. When we go to the Bible, we see Samson, one of the strongest men on earth. One of the strongest men on earth. He lost his strength because of his hair. When I look at my friend Agnes Prats in London, when she want to flaunt, when she want to show her power, when she want to show herself, Agnes, she flaunts her braid. And so many of you who've taken time and care, not people like me who don't care about my hair, but so many of you, you take pride in your head. I know there are people who will not eat, but they will sacrifice that money to go to that salon just for the hair to be sparkling. I know my older sister, she used to have dread. I know how much care she takes with her dread. I look at my sister Rita Gando in Atlanta, how much she loves her dread, how much money she spends on her dread, how much she loves to flaunt her dread, because she just believes that is her strength. What I saw yesterday on Yoyo's network, it makes me cry. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Yesterday, I was so distracted that I lost $400, almost $500. Can you imagine me Daphne, Maximilian, Christiana Pratt. I have my bills in my hands to pay my light bill. My light bill. I have the bill in my hand. Scammer is calling me. I'm giving my information to scammer. Just to tell you how disoriented I was yesterday. I'm telling you. Me, the person is calling me back to back. I am giving him my information. I even gave him a wrong information at one time. But just to tell you how disoriented I was yesterday. When I heard KEO Dogonero, KEO Dogodog pronouncing that L.A.J has a mental issue. But again, what are we expecting? You see, this proves exactly what we have been saying. When the head is rotten, everything else is rotten. KEO is in America. KEO knows that in America here, even when you are mentally challenged, nobody has the right to put their hands on you. Nobody has the right to put their hands on you. So for you as an ambassador to come and utter those words, it just tells us the type of government in which we find ourselves in. When the First Lady can say, if you are not a member of a particular tribe, if you are not a member of a particular tribe, you are not a Sierra Leonean. It's a hard word. And it tells you that they are trying to extract those who are not in their lots. Even as me, as a Sierra Leonean, when I come here to speak my truth, you people see how much attack come back to me. Come here. What does that tell you? You are not, you see, most of these Pampa people, what was KEO Dogodogo? What was his job assignment in America here? If not for politics, what was his assignment in America here? What job was he doing in America here? Tell me, what job was he doing in America here? For them to give him now a portfolio. So because he thinks he has a portfolio, that makes him a qualified doctor. Now it comes back to fake degree. Because for you, as an ambassador of entertainment, to utter those words in which you have never offered this man any help medically, but you have the audacity to come and say those words. What does that tell you about the country in which we're in? That simply means he is trying to back police brutality and whatsoever might have happened to L.A.J. Because that is exactly what he is telling you. And we all saw what happened with that L.A.J. issue. So now, they said they are charging him for, oh my God, my face. They are charging him for robbery. Have you forgotten what happened? What happened with he and Asma James? Was that not the same charges? Have you forgotten what happened within he and the other guy in which he was not involved? Phone, no phone. Was that not the same charges? That tells you it is a well-orchestrated plan to just silence him. Not only silence him, and silence every other person that will have the voice to speak out. Yeah? Oh, my feet is just like, ooh. You understand? Not just silence him, and silence everybody that wants to speak out. That brings me back to Kamarimba. It brings me back to Kamarimba. Sierra Leoneans, let's tell you the truth. all waiting we go talk boku boku. The Tokyo we go talk. You know, I was saying that make another do WhatsApp message now. I know do I. You know why? Why make another do WhatsApp message? Because Sierra Leoneans they're not ready it for change. Let's tell you that today, sometimes some of in I don't know the history of that place where they call Benghazi. Sometimes in I all just feel to say Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. No, let's tell you how na name they come about. And let's tell you say na person the name. Now person name be named Ben Gazi. Now person get that name there. And I telling her who that na person there. Now person then I be 25-year-old Tunisian guy here. Now name Ben Gazi. That 25-year-old Tunisian guy there, he be not done college. He be they sell na markets. Na college graduates. He be they sell na market na Tunisia. Where he they sell in market na Tunisia, na there one police woman can meet him. Outside he they sell. All time, I'm making a pay attention. All time, here this police woman and they get confusion. Anytime when you go sell, this police woman go molest him because I get power. He go take him markets. He go abuse her, he go disgrace him because he get power. So what did Benghazi do? One day, he go for go sell. Now Tunisia. He put him market down. Now this woman come for can harass him. Now this woman AC and he slap him. Where you see AC and he slap Benghazi. Now Benghazi take petrol. He turn on one whole body. He light himself in a fire. Well, now one day begin the Arab Spring. Now Tunisia. Some boku of ina no know where outside that name they come out. Now the man where start the Arab Spring. Where out of police brutality. Police brutality. Now Tunisia. Now he take petrol, he does himself, he light himself with fire. Yes, now so we get the Arab Spring. Now so that Arab Spring take it reach Libya. I know say boku of I don't know, but now the name that one the Benghazi. So when I go talk about Benghazi, Benghazi not for be a place where they torture people. Benghazi for represent, say now abuse, now it lead to so when you see what they say about education. I know say boku of ina when they na here right now, no be know how outside Benghazi come out, how the name Benghazi come out, who that get the name Benghazi. But Benghazi, now the guy will start the Tunisian revolution, where na police brutality. Police brutality. Now start Tunisia, the Arab Spring. And now we the lead to so small. Now we the lead to so small. I see one other guy where been there in jail with Habat. When the guy they come, they explain his experiences. Some of we sit on here. Some of me and I will sit on this blow up. We don't know who's our brother the day. We don't know who's our sister the day. We don't know who's our cousin the day. All waiting with the things sometimes some of we think to say they don't go Temple Road. Not like Boku de Napademba Road. For nothing with the no boats. For nothing with the no boats. When them people they have just kind of power. If you and somebody come out get problem like in London, what's that person they say in it? If you not get strong person there, you put them by road streets. 30 day. Yeah? So, beaucoup of we family. If I tell Ina, Ina don't go even believe. If I tell Ina, today why they tell Ina so, Ina don't go even believe. If I tell you say madam yo, he put momo in your picking and in grand picking in a pademba go tell now why they talk so right now. Where are they talk so? From where they go arrest this boy Palon Wef. When they arrest Momo in Pekin and in Grand Pekin, then they Pademba Road 30 day. Momo in Boy Pekin, then they inside Pademba Road 30 day. Who that go talk? True. You hear when the master they tell you say even petrol how they call her taxi driver. If you not get person where they tina bear you, that Kaibara city you go so. Now when you go there, they forget about yourself. So you know how many people in day under when they don't even forget money, they don't even know about the existence. Well, now the country where we did. Now go to this L.A.J in talk. I've been there yesterday where na Frances in page. I've been there na Frances in page yesterday. And Frances, you know, I like some of our sisters in the blog, you know. Some people they sabi buku, not sabi buku, just they talk no more. Some people in decent who, not decent who, just they talk no more. They tell me yesterday, say, I don't go believe past day I see L.A.J go contact and I say number one. First of all, the way they don't treat, they don't beat them mercilessly. 10 man to 1. 10 special force. Black Scorpion. Then 10. Then 10 per in 1 grain. Then 10 oh. 10 mortal man per 1. It gets in dread na here. The one that way they draw force. The one that way they draw. Now that make the end for cut the year. Because they don't root some. That money head is swell right now. Not telling her. Them broke ribs. That man they piss blood. Right now what they talk so. That man they beat her mercilessly. He head is swell. Yeah, let me tell you that today. Them broke ribs in a piss blood. If not also be, let them pull an door. Let me tell you how the thing go. Lawrence Lima said, why not truck for go pull up? First of all, when they reach the police, now bulldoze the police. From inside the truck, now then they begin bitter. Not to even inject them in the inject and stab them in the stabber with whatsoever. Ear and head, the rooter. Now when the root the ear, Agnes Pratt can understand. What they mean, what say the root to ear. Just don't picture that side thing that you mind. In a just picture that side thing that you mind. 3 man against you one. You don't tell why you say na lie, yeah, nothing. In another inject me. Then 10 man against you one. 10 against you one. Is that a small confinement? When they don't all you hear that they don't all you hear that they don't draw that you are first you don't weak first of all. Then they kick them. In a member how they do Blacker. Where we all see when the video back they show we in a just member. During that day, they don't trip this man naked or they don't check all tip now. Yes, yes, then cut and come out. Yes, get and click cut. When they telling us, so if you're not saying, I never call me that again. Then beat her mercilessly. Right now when they talk so, L.A.J the peace blood. If the lie, let them pull her. If the lie, let them allow somebody go see her. Why make in a film to say they arrest the brother? In a pay attention. Because the brother see her the first day. And you know say, when they don't beat you, when you lead them, when you don't rest, and not telling the pain they can pay you, the man cannot even walk. I said the man the peace blood. I mean, the day where I the peace blood, I said the vomit blood. Yes. I the peace blood, that's why the vomit blood. With 2 ribs broken. Now that they get 24 hours, special doctor, they with her right now. Yes, special doctor, they with her right now at the talk so. I believe say because by waiting at the yeri, they said them for put her in coma. Because the pain is too much. Yeah. So if you feel to say that a joking thing, when you they can talk, then I remember we will kiss it all the other full musu, hey, but do you tell me time? I mean, no. I hear no more ket. You remember then 10 a day. Who say all that thing they go? Who say all that thing they go? Now they make salon so scary that you're afraid for them and then I use. That's what they don't make it now. You know, when we grow up, Mende Limba Timini, Locos, so Timini, all kind tribe. Now, they don't make now you for afraid for talk Mende. Now, Mende don't pass LGBT. Because you say Mende, you offense. It don't pass if you cause the one the way that LGBT. Because another way they see so now. The reason why they go lock you up, now if you say Mende idiots. If you say madam you thief, they go lock you up. So, Salon don't pass LGBT states now. We're very sad. Anyway, I'm not giving her too much. And they go and they come back. For those of you in a way subscribe, thank you very much. For those of you in a way send a small pepper for me, thank you very much. For those of you in a way they came for come and listen, I go asking her, please subscribe, hit on the notification button. Hi, Miss Aisha, how are you, sweetie? Hit on the notification button. Now that way they in a go know when I they come next. And the more in a share, the more I get Boku followers. In a not say I don't dip and this there for too long, me. In a seven, I don't feel say I've done the eat Facebook money by now. Yes, I've done the eat by now. But how I go it away and I know they support me. In a not subscribe to the channel. In another share. In another inviting a friend. Then that one they know they make the thing go nice, you know. In as much as coming here, sitting down for 1 hour, 2 hours, it's a whole lot of time, you know. There's so many other things to do. But because I love and I want to make get the facts. Because Boku of them want the way they talk Boku na so lie. Boku na so lie. Boku not even know nothing. So man just they go get from yonder to yonder. But I not say I sabi everything. Oh. I not they tell you that what day. I not tell you say everything while they talk. Now 1,000,000% right. But honestly, 75, 85, 95, 25, 105, you're right. I can assure you of that. And I believe say, I don't prove and say, most of the things the way I they talk, you're right. So, I not say me, I can't go without and not sell me markets. No, this and that I never mind. They quite telling I say me, I am very much about this way app. Very, very much concerned about recycling. Yeah. are very, very much concerned about recycling. I no go let for take a bottle like this, where na clean white bottle, and go buy other bottle because I want put in a tie inside. This online go spoil the world, make the world not be a better place. So like what they tell us, so this na natai where I get where they sell, and they sell this bottle here for $30. $30. This na that pure natai, not to that this time beyond natai. Okay. At the same time, in I all know say I get me various type of seasonings. I get me various type of seasonings. I get seasoning for fish. I get seasoning for meat. I get seasoning for chicken. Yes, I get seasoning for chicken. And I get let's show you now. Oh. I get Benny. This na Benny for dry erase. This wire na they call dry erase medicine. Where if you don't tell where you don't go, where you not go home yet, but you are home away from home, and you are feel like home. You remember, get you dry erase, get you Benny, get you sardine. You good for go. You remember, say you dey home and away from home. Then you put your lily in a tie. You know what I remember? You put it in a pala. Then you open you jakuta, the gloriole. You put la papa now. Then you fend you an. You wash you an nicely. You know what I mean? Then when the mondo so that you remember going up to glory. Hey, this guy say sweet. Then the season. No, this one not put better season, but I just use that smoke pepper now I use for makeup because I mean just want to get a little sexiness. Cooking is all about sex. How you dey eat the food. Now so yanda back you for the member say I dey eat this food for glorify yanda. Lay yanda go get small. You know what I mean? Then like what I tell you now, I get different type of seasoning. Like what they tell you, meal seasonings, they are all industrial strength seasonings. So you don't get for use a whole lot. You get for use very little. Because my seasonings, they make them for restaurant use. So not to you normal season where you they get in a store. If you can see, let I show you that me. I want to show you that me. Just last week, these are the seasonings so I get. This is vegetable based corns. Me no want to see them, but I mean like what I said, they get different types of vegetables and seasonings like that. This is chili corn and Norse again, and you see, like I tell you, I see these are the way I get my seasonings. They are all industrial strength. It's like this is about 4 pounds, and it's Cajun style seasoning. So now me get for bottle and label them whether it's for fish or meat or whatever. So it's like I am having my industrial strength, and obviously, and I know say I get the best ogiri. Where I tell you say I get the best ogiri, not taking a Tommy ogiri bucket because yesterday when I tell you guys I was so tired. So I just decided that you know what, let me just fix me ogiri. Let's just blend them because I was tired and I know be want make them brown them more than it is now. So if you can look here, you can see that me ogiri this. You see how sweet it look and everything. But I can put them out a little bit because I just want some oil from them. I mean, Lily market table this and just be I don't say my own business now. Everyday business. So before I go, I just want to ask in all for say in a prayers for L.A.J. And the more we talk about it, the more we put it out there, the more people. I just want to make people that they share the issue more. The more we get for talk about it more, we have to put it out there, and let we not allow and let it die down. And at the same time, I'm asking all of you here, please, when you come to my page, hashtag free L.A.J. Hashtag free L.A.J. Please, let's get that hashtag working. Hashtag free L.A.J. I want us to get that hashtag working. Please, hashtag free L.A.J. Hashtag free L.A.J. Hashtag free L.A.J. Hashtag, Judge Walker is a perfect. Yes, yes. Thank you, good. We're not so perfect, but God can give some of we. God can use the foolish for confirm the wise. But me, I know say God gets a special plan for me, and I know who side God get for lead me life too. If I want for do one today, I know waiting that me destiny all. Yeah, I know that. But that one day, a story for another day. Big story for another day. So please, 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 and I will appreciate you guys if you will please share and hit on the notification button. I'm out for now because I get for Carmen. I have to go and put me okay outside, go do something with chickeny. Yeah, because I get for I'm go to the dentist. Chickeny get dentist. Now na egg dey eat. Then yesterday na cereal begin eat. Chicken expensive chicken oh. They eat cereal and all. So I love it all and thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And like what I say, please let us keep that hashtag free energy. They'll keep the hashtag free energy. And as I get more information, I go come here back and can make in a know. So if you are not seeing me on Facebook, in a know say there, and so that make I say and I take up the notification because yeah, now so they don't monetize me. I don't know that Facebook say they don't monetize me. So do away that they can and don't forget to. I love it now and I'm out. Yeah, so